The Hebrew word nagan means to play a stringed instrument. In ancient times, musicians were sought out so that their soft melody would calm disturbed spirits, lift pessimistic thoughts, and cheer hearts. The player is the person who plays a musical instrument. To play means to play a percussion or string musical instrument, especially a bell. It also describes drumming with the use of the fingers. These meanings undoubtedly lead us to the fact that a player from ancient times is similar to a musician of the present time. In a very clear way, both have in common that they attract the attention of man. The tuner is the person who possesses the talent, the musical preparation, and has the great responsibility of using it to exalt and elevate the feelings and positive aptitudes of the individuals, resulting in establishing a pleasant atmosphere, has the ability to clear the spiritual air, thus making communication. Many think of the concept of a drummer and think of something from another world, and they really do not know the power behind them. They are talented, wise, and very patient. They manage to have greater power of communication than words. Man manages to understand the world around him through his senses. Despite all the genetic load and all his potential, because in this way, he would be condemned to isolation. Each sense makes us know a particular reality, and no one can say that auditory stimuli are less real than other sensory stimuli. The external world that man feels provides him with the first data of what he will do, think, or feel. That is to say, that from the senses, we obtain the basic material of what our intelligence should be and what our aesthetic sense should be. If we couldn't understand the outside world, neither would there be the sensory experience of hearing, nor music as a consequence. The higher the sensory development of an organism, the richer will be the external world of it. It is attractive, like Today neuroscience has unraveled how musical notes work in the brain and above all in memory. Musical notes enter through the outer and middle ear to the inner ear, where through the auditory nerve they are transmitted as neural discharges until they reach the auditory cortex that is located in the temporal lobe, which is the place where memory has been found to be stored. Lobules temporales are located exactly behind your eyes, just below your temples. From a musical point of view, they are the parts of the brain responsible for learning musical language, internalizing the different musical notes, and with them the mood changes that the different notes cause, from relaxation to anger. Music is non-verbal communication, a fundamental concept to understand the influence it exerts on behavior. It would not exist and it would not be necessary if it were possible to communicate through the word with the same ease as with it. Therefore, the role of music in the life of man is to enrich, understand, communicate man with the outside world.